to be showing you guys how to set up your wallet, your flight sheet, and apply it in your settings in Hive OS. So what you're going to do is go ahead and navigate to Hive OS. Go ahead and sign in, which I have already done here. Go ahead and select which rig that you want to go ahead and set your overclocks for. So I'm going to go ahead and select this 3060 Ti. I've already got it set, but we'll go ahead and show you how to make a new flight sheet and set it. Come to the top here where it says select worker and go ahead and select your worker. Go to flight sheets. All right, right here in flight sheets, like you see, I have a bunch of them here. All you got to do is come right over here to flight sheets. This little blue indicator right over here. Go ahead and select that. Once you go ahead and click on flight sheets, you're going to come here. You're going to come in here and go ahead and pick your whatever coin you want to mine. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Flux. Then you can go up here to add a wallet. You just click here. Since we got Flux is already going to pop up for the coin. Since we're doing it within the flight sheet, you're going to put your coin address right here in this block. You're going to enter the name of whatever you want to name this wallet. You can select this here and change the source. If say it's going to Binance, or if you know exactly where that wallet is, you can go ahead and put that in there, but I'm not going to put anything in there. And then you would hit create. I'm not going to create it because I already have a wallet. Mine is Zelcore. I'm going to come in here and go to minerpool.org. That is the miner pool that I'm using. So whenever you get to this portion right here, so as you can see, I'm from the US, so it says USNA low diff or USNA variable diff. So with this, the USNA low diff is for low hash rate, i.e. if you have one card and it's doing 50 hash or below, you want to go ahead and use the low diff. But if you have a card, multiple cards, or you're doing more than 50 hash rate, you want to come right here and put this variable diff. And that is for above 50 hash rate. So that's what I'm going to do there. I'm going to come over here and we're going to select a miner. So for this one, we are going to select G miner. After you're done with that, you're going to go right here and hit add. So after you add another line item here, we're going to go ahead and pick our next coin that we want to mine. And I'm going to go ahead and select Ethereum. Now we're coming back over here to wallet. I'm going to put my wallet address since I already have one made. If you don't have one made, do it just like you did last time. You hit add wallet and go ahead and add it in there. So for mining pool, I'm going to go ahead and go 2 miners US. Now for everybody that doesn't understand, for right here for Hive on pool, that's what this top one is, and it says 1 free Hive OS. So you can have 1 free rig on Hive OS where they don't charge you, which is why I have like the money in my funds portion, and it'll mine on the Hive on pool, and you won't have to pay anything. Once you get more than 1 rig, then you have to start paying for the use of the Hive OS, and it's super cheap, well worth it. I would strongly suggest using Hive OS because it's in my opinion, the best OS out there for mining. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 miners. I'm going to go ahead and come over here, select my miner. And on this one, I'm going to go ahead and go with MB miner. With that MB miner, I'm going to come right here and go to setup. Under extra config arguments, I'm going to select this. I'm going to pick which devices since I have multiple cards on this rig. I'm going to go ahead and set my devices. So the devices on this rig is going to be 2, 4, and 5. And go ahead and get rid of the rest of that there. Those are the devices I have that are running on that miner. So for my G miner, I'm going to come up here, hit setup rig config. Where it says PERS auto, I'm going to go ahead and take that out. I'm going to add in here my device, and that's going to be 0, 1, and 3 as it says there, and I'm going to hit apply change. So next I'm going to come in here and, well, I'm not going to add it right now, but if y'all want me to, I could show y'all how to do a CPU miner on a rig, and I'll do that for a separate video later. So you're just going to come right here, going to enter a name for your flight sheet. if you would like to name it. And if you don't, you can just hit save and you can always go find it. So here is that flight sheet right here. I'm gonna go ahead and edit and add a name to it. Call it test. All right. So now that flight sheet has been updated and that rig is offline. So what I just did is I'm gonna come here to select a worker. We're gonna go NVIDIA. I'm gonna go to flight sheets. And I'm going to find that one that says test and hit this launch button. Once you hit the launch button, it's going to launch that miner. As you can see, that miner has now launched. If you see right up here, it has launched, and we should be mining. All right, as you can see, we're now reading all of our rigs, or all of our cards. We have the 3 that are going to be doing flux pool, and we have the 3 down here that are going to be doing Ethereum. As we refresh, you gotta give it a second to get everything up and running. But as it comes up and running, you're gonna have these 3 are already hashing. Now it looks like we're configuring the miner on this one. Give it a second. There we go. Now we already got 2 of the cards up, running at 60 mega hash. And there's our 3rd card. So that's how you set up Hive